Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to day 21 of the 31 Days of Horror. DBougie86 here again. I can't believe I actually just said that, day 21. 10 more days till Halloween's over. This is crazy. It's been a very surreal moment, and it's been very fun doing this, and it's exciting to actually do some of these films for you guys today. Today I'm actually doing a film from 1981, which a lot of people claim is being one of the big years in horror. And this one is actually a favorite of mine, and that goes by Wolfen. Yes. If you don't know about this film stars Albert Finney, Gregory Hines, Tom Noonan, Edward James Olmos, and Diane Verona. All have appearances in this film. Now, the main plot of this one, we're introduced to Albert Finney's character, who's like a retiring NYPD agent, and he gets brought back into the case because a big shot government official actually gets murdered in the beginning of this film, and they're doing some investigation, and the murders keep happening, pursuing. So he ends up going to Gregory Hines' character, who's like this forensic specialist, because he finds like some sort of like hairs like at one of the crime scenes, and we find out that this thing is like a wolf like type of thing, but they can't narrow it down to the wolf species. So what ends up happening is we find out they're trying to think of the Indians and stuff for inspiration, and we find out that there's actually this vengeful wolf spirit creatures known as Wolfen that are raiding and killing people because they're development and land development and destroying the land. And it's up to Albert Finney and Gregory Hines to try to stop them and for good. That is pretty much the main plot of this one, because it's a very hard film to explain because you don't want to really give too much away what happens in this film because of the sheer brutality of some of the murders. The beginning scene is fucking great. I love how the whole scene goes down, and you see this guy's arm flying off of him and shit. It's fucking I really enjoy Albert Finney as an actor. His compelling composure and performance in this film is top notch. He does a really good job because we find out a little more about his backstory as a cop, and you can see that in his facial expressions and the way his character performs in certain traits, and the way his character goes off with other people's characters also. Really great acting. He's one of my favorite actors growing up, and he does an amazing job in this film. With Gregory Hines also, R.I.P. the late Gregory Hines, does a outstanding job in this film also. Now, really cool thing is that I think they actually use real wolves in this film, which is fucking awesome, because a lot of they usually use well, this isn't your bona fide werewolf film either. It's more like a weird, it's in the same vein, but it's not kind of deal. But it's really cool that they actually use real wolves, and it's really tense in certain scenes. You're thinking holy shit. But really cool effects. I really love how this film goes down. It has a very great cast. I love the connection between Finney and a lot of the side characters. Tom Noonan plays the zoologist, who's fucking awesome in this film. I always love Tom Noonan. He's pretty awesome character actor, of course. Still acts today. He was in the last film I believe I saw with him, and it was Late Phases. Ironically, werewolf film. But fucking awesome shit. If you haven't seen Wolfen, I highly recommend this film. It's a personal favorite of mine, and I really like how this film is directed, acted, the way the story goes down. It's very well edited. I love the musical score. Really outstanding film, and actually the transfer on the Warner Archive Blu-ray is fucking solid. No special features, of course, but you got what you got, but at least the transfer is pretty awesome. So, Wolfen, if I had to rate it, I'm giving it a solid 9 out of 10. Check it out if you haven't seen it before, guys, and it's wicked awesome. Alright, guys, that's it for day 21 here. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, with another review. So, as always, I'll see you then. Peace out.